Hey, what's going on, guys? It's your host, Tyler Lopes here. Just wanting to let you all know, this is one of a series of videos that I will be doing kind of in advance because I will be gone. If you're seeing this, then currently that means I am out. I am on vacation, and I will not be back for a couple of weeks. Towards the end of October is when I will be back. I don't know the exact date, but it's going to be somewhere around there. So no podcast for a couple of weeks, but I wanted to give you guys something to sink your teeth into. So what I did was I recorded a bunch of quizzes and other content that I will be doing, and I will obviously be uploading them, scheduling them, so that you guys have, something every couple of days for you guys to digest and for you guys to just have fun with and make fun of me, because let's be honest, that's what this is all about. So hopefully you guys enjoy these. Thank you so much for all of your support. Now let's get to the video. Another quiz on deck for you guys here. So I have been doing a lot of quizzes and other content for you. Hopefully you guys are enjoying all of these as I just continue to click off of the billions of ads that I unfortunately have to look at. I've been doing, obviously, these quizzes. I have been doing the MLB Pickle, MLB Pickle, Podal, and Weddle series. Hopefully you guys are enjoying all of these. So instead of just doing a normal quiz, I thought I would do one for me this time. And this is, can I name the NBA Boston Celtics starting lineups from 2000 to 2024? Now, what you're going to realize about me is there's going to be a very specific point in which I hit a wall. And it's going to be right around there. Because we were awful for all of this. All of it. So I'm not going to know who our starting center was in 2002. I'm not going to know that. I'm not going to know that Brandon Walker was our starting power forward in 2001. I'm just not going to know that, okay? Just going to be honest with you here. But I think I'm going to do pretty well all the way up until 2007, 2008, or at least 2008, 2009. And then at that point, I probably will fall off. But I'm hoping to get 80 out of 120. I'm hoping that, obviously, maybe with some repeat answers and with the couple of things that I do know about these down here, that it will, I'll get somewhere around 80 to 100. So here we go. So let's start with the easy ones. So starting point guard this year was Drew Holiday. I guess maybe they have White at the 1. Okay. And then you have Brown at the 3. You have Tatum at the 4. And Porzingis at the 5. Oh, Porzingis with an I. Okay. Point guard last year would have been Marcus Smart. And then the center would have been Al Horford. Okay, center in 2022. That's not Aaron Baines. That's 2018. 2022 center. Ooh, maybe I'm not going to get 100% on this. I'm going to put Kemba Walker here, because obviously I know. And then we got Antoine Walker, which I would have gotten, to be fair. All right, we're going to skip ahead of here, actually. We're just going to get a bunch of the easy ones. Kevin Garnett, and then Kendrick Perkins. And then, did we ever get Big Baby a start in there? No, we did not. And then Rajon Rondo is going to be, the rest of it. Isaiah Thomas is also going to be in here a couple of years. 2017, 2018, we had a starting point guard that was not Isaiah Thomas. It was Kyrie Irving. That's right. Okay. So I have the starting point guards all the way up until where I'm going to hit the wall. So we're already there. We're already at 74, so that's pretty good. Okay. So I think we're going to have Gordon Hayward in for 2019. And then the center, it's probably going to be Daniel Tice in 2019. Now, 2021? This is 3 years ago. Huh. It's probably the same center for both these years, including COVID. It's not Daniel Tice. It's not Aaron Baines. Who was it? Am I just blocking this all out of my memory? Completely? I'm going to move on here. So we're going to go Avery Bradley, because otherwise I'm just going to spend way too much time on it. Avery Bradley, and then probably going to have Tyler Zeller as starting center. Okay, so just the 1 year. Good grief. That's unfortunate. Did Shaq start that 1 year? He did. That's funny. Okay. Yeah. So my stretch goal was 90, and I think I'm gonna hit that. I got 9 minutes left. I feel very confident that I will be able to go in the Wayback Machine in my brain and get that. If I don't get that center for those 2 years, that is gonna bother me quite a bit. It's not Aaron Baines. That was my guess. That was the only other guess that I really had at that point, because there's no other person that I can recall playing center for us for an extended period of time. I mean, I'm even thinking back to the playoffs. And, like, I don't know. Like, I remember Daniel Tice starting in the playoffs in the COVID year. And this is him. So I guess this is after Daniel Tice. Oh, my God. Time Lord. I'm okay, so it's not Time Lord for this one. I don't know how I almost forgot Time Lord. I would have been very upset if I forgot Robert Williams. That would have been just absolute blasphemy, quite frankly. Ooh, okay. Did Gerald Wallace start for us? He never started for us? That's actually pretty... It's actually pretty surprising. He was like the biggest guy in that trade. When we got rid of everybody, but... Hey, what the heck do I know? Okay. Okay, Drake Crowder is going to be on here a couple times. Yep. Who's that center in 2020, folks? Who's that center in 2020? And then who's this power forward? That's the fun part. So it obviously wasn't Gordon Hayward. This is fun. I'm loving every single second of this. Honestly, I am. This is really cool. So, gosh. Billups was drafted before this, so that does not count. I don't know why I'm thinking like somebody random like Eric Bledsoe. It's not. Okay, yeah. The couple that I am forgetting is going to bother me for sure. So let's try to think back to the 2015, 2016 Celtics. So I'm thinking their starting lineup. So I remember Jonas Jerebko. I don't know if he started. He did not, or I'm just not spelling his name right, I guess. That's also a possibility. Okay, so I remember Brandon Bass, right? Everybody remembers Brandon Bass. Amir Johnson, I want to say? Yeah! Okay, Amir Johnson. So we're already doing better than my stretch goal, so I guess that's nice. I gotta give myself a little more credit sometimes. All right. And then starting center, that point, I only remember Tyler Zeller. That is only who I remember. And then obviously transitioning to like Aaron Baines. Is Jared Sullinger the guy? He was. He sure was. That's fun. Okay. I want to get to 100 now. I mean that's really where I would love to sit now. That would be great. The problem is this is not happening. The bigger ones are not happening. And I have I do have 4 possibilities to get some right here. This center, I don't know how I'm not coming up with. That was only a few years ago. Which, again, that's kind of making me very upset. Kelly Olynyk? Olynyk? Okay. I know it's Kelly Olynyk, and it's going to bother me, so I'm going to pause this, and then we're going to skip ahead just so I can look up. I swear I'm not cheating. Look up how to spell Kelly Olynyk. Okay. So I'm just discovering that it was not Kelly Olynyk, so that is unfortunate. So I'm back to square one because I would have bet any amount of money that one of these would have been Kelly Olynyk, but obviously that is not correct. Okay, Marcus Smart, Avery Bradley. Who was the starting 3, and it was not Jay Crowder? Yeah, that's tough. I don't know. 2018. So this would have been the second year of Kyrie. And it was the last year of Kyrie. So this person started more than Gordon Hayward did in 2018 and 2019. Uh, that's crazy to me. That doesn't make sense. Who is this person? I don't know. And then that center in 2020 is going to bother me. I don't think I'm going to get anybody else here. 2013, 2014, they were really bad back then. They were so bad. Holy moly, were they bad. I'm just going to start throwing out random names of guys that we ended up drafting. James Young, RJ Hunter, Tayshaun Prince was there for a second, I think. Yeah. Okay. Did Eddie House ever just pick up like a random start in one of these years? Guess not, obviously. You know, I think we did get Gary Payton for a second. We got Gary Payton. Oh man, that's funny. Okay. Cool. Great. Oh man, I want to get to 100, but it's just not going to happen, folks. Those two up there are going to bother me like mad. So I guess maybe this would have been coming out of the COVID year. So in 2021, because this was your finals run team, I think. This was your finals run team. So it was the year before when we had a ton of injuries. Robert Williams was coming off the bench. And who was in front of him? I could have swore it was Daniel Tice, but obviously that's not the answer. I'm just going to throw it out there. Yeah, that would have been funny, the Dancing Bear. Now with the Sixers. Good for him, by the way. I knew it wasn't him. I figured maybe it was like one of these small forwards just thrown in there, I guess. Yeah, I'm not. Oh. Who was Kemba throwing lobs to in 2020? Who was Marcus Smart throwing lobs to? Who was blocking shots inside for the Celtics in 2021 during that bad playoff run where we had to go up against the Nets? I don't know. I'm going to have to give up, folks. It's not coming to me. And we're obviously going to have to wait for the sponsored content to be over. Okay, so we are done, and that's right, it was Tristan Thompson. Yeah. Oh, yeah, that I did want to block that out, didn't I? He was not good. And Marcus Morris, I do feel slightly disrespectful to Marcus Morris saying that, but he did start more that year. That is true, so that makes sense. Jeff Green is a gettable one for sure, and so is Evan Turner. Gotta remember those guys for sure. I gotta remember, and then we kind of get to where it's just a disaster. I don't know who I've never heard of Rafe LaFrance or Mark Blunt or Tony Batty or any of those guys. Delonte West, I forgot we had him for a couple of years. Al Jefferson did start for us for a year. I do remember that now. But I think it did pretty well overall here. So 81%. Wanted to get to 100, just didn't quite happen. But yeah, this all makes sense. I did kind of block Tristan Thompson out of my memory just because he was so bad. But now that I see it, I do remember him saying Jason Tatum was a bad man after he dropped like 65 points on the Spurs or something. And then obviously Marcus Morris. Can't forget about Marcus Morris. That was the one that I'm really upset about. And then Jeff Green started for that 1 year. And then Evan Turner, we were so bad he started for that 1 year, even though he was quite bad for us. But it is what it is. But let me know how you guys did. And you know, thank you guys so much for all the support. I'm loving doing these quizzes. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you all next time.